welcome back to my channel. This is Delilah Rose and this is Delilahs Spiritual Spot. This is a daily read for all signs for September 29th, 2020. I am going to be using my Arcanum tarot cards for this, and I am going to be doing a full Celtic spread. I was asked if these videos could be longer, if we can go a little bit more in depth, and I thought, yeah, why not? So here we go. If I need clarifiers, I will pull out some oracle cards or I'll pull out some more tarot cards. And I have them all next to me on my little cute shelf here, so it's not a problem. Let's see here. Actually, let me do that now. I am going to clarify, probably using my Celtic Tarot, and then I'll take out my Mermaid Messages cards here. Just put that off to the side. Please take this opportunity to like, share, and subscribe. Also, I go live on this channel going forward every Tuesday and Thursday evenings at 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So depending on how many people are on, you may have a card, or if there's not a lot of people on, you're going to have a mini reading, because I'm pretty generous with my free readings. So come and join me. Also, if you go to my website, which is on screen, I have a free advice column which I use on my podcast, and I give free mini readings there, and I either use your name or I don't. It could be anonymous, and it's basically a tarot card reading with two of us. So I have a partner, Morgan St. Clair, who's also a reader. So let's just get into this, and these cards are active. The Hanged Man. So we'll pull the cross out. So it's going to be a 10-card spread. So we're going to look at where you're at now, your challenges, what to focus on, your past, your strength, your near future, suggested approaches, what you need to know, your hopes and fears, your potential future outcome in the 10th position. This is very interesting so far. Oh, what's a fire? I love this. I love this. I love this. I love this. So let's get into the read. I'm just going to move this wire out the way. Make sure you guys are in good position. Yes, you are. So let's start with where you are right now and your potential challenges. So where you are right now is a state of limbo, right? You're just hanging there. I think you need a new perspective on life and where to go, and I just think there's a lot of confusion on what avenue you can take. I think you need a new perspective on life. I think that you're in limbo with this Hangman in that position. Your potential challenges is the Seven of Wands. The Seven of Wands is a protection mode. You're in self-defense, right? So your potential challenges is because you're on guard all the time. So you can't see things from a different perspective because you're in self-preservation mode. Now, when we look at what the focus should be on, I love that we have this Queen of Swords here. The Queen of Swords is talking about being self-sufficient, relying on yourself for your financial and your emotional balance. So your focus should be on you, right? And what are you going to do, and not relying on anyone in particular. For many of you, your past card here, for many of you, your past card here is this Ace of Wands. Now, the Ace of Wands is about new inspiration, new projects. So in your recent past, you were trying to work on something. And I feel like with what's going on in the universe, because we have this stagnation card, nothing's coming of it. So maybe you wanted to go to school. Maybe you wanted to start a new relationship. Maybe you wanted to start a new business, a new career path. Everything's on hold right now, and you're trying to figure things out. When we go into this fifth position, what are your strengths? Your strengths is that you're pretty emotionally sound, or you got into the place where you've worked on your emotions. You're a wonderful leader. You're supportive to everyone around you. I feel like maybe a lot of us aren't getting that support back, but we'll get into that the rest of the read, because the cards do speak of that. So, I mean, this is your strength, that you're good under pressure, basically. Emotionally good under pressure. Now let's talk about the near future. And I love that this is dictated by wands, because wands are fire. Wands happen quickly. So this is now the present, or this week, or maybe even a few days after this week. But something that's happening very soon. With the Five of Wands, it speaks of conflict. So maybe some arguments are coming up. There's some discord in the family, or maybe even with work. I mean, yeah, there's just challenges and obstacles happening in your near future, or happening right now. When we get into the Tower here, your suggestion approach is to be easy, right? To be the Page of Swords, because you're just figuring things out. You're just getting out of this stagnation. Is to go in charging, but with caution. You're not a knight right now, so you're not gung-ho and knocking people's heads off. You're going in with caution. Yeah, I'm just listening to my spirit guides. So just dip one toe in at a time. Don't rush in like a knight. Be aware, be on guard, be prepared for anything that's coming your way. What you need to know is sometimes the people closest to us are the ones who assist in our downfall. You know, we all have those people in our life who are just negative, who are just betraying us, who are just gossiping. And it says more about them than it says about us when people take this approach. But, you know, this is serious. What you need to know is not everybody's going to be on your side, and you don't need everyone to be on your side. Sometimes we just need to take the reins and go forward. Sometimes that means alone. And that's okay. You won't always be alone. But I like this card because it's a 10 is completion. So what you need to know is exactly who's stabbing you in the back. You're going to know who that is. You're going to move on from that situation and continue. Your fears are being alone. And this is part of the blockage. This is part of the stagnation. You don't need a crowd to have celebration and to make it. You know, a lot of us need to learn a little bit about self-reliance. You know, you're going to get to the happy place, and then, you know, you bring those along who were in support of you. But we really need to learn, and myself included, how to leave the dead weight behind. And sometimes that's people. Your potential future here is balance, right? And I think this is everything everyone strives for, right? Financial balance, emotional balance. And I say emotional balance because he has the water in the backdrop. But everything in perfect balance, work and play, money and losses. You know, not every one of us, not every one of us have the potential of being rich, but we all want to be comfortable. We all just want to have our needs met. You know, so that's that card. The future. Everything in perfect balance. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Pentacles, which means that we're going to have a little bit more than balance. We're going to have a little bit of surplus. This card is just reminding us to be charitable to those in need, who are going to be in more need than we are. And you know, when you give charity to other people, or you give money away, you get it back, because that's like the law of attraction and karma. Let's see what our mermaid messages here has to say. So let's give this a quick shuffle. I like this read. I actually like the Celtic cross spread for the daily read for all signs. And please remember, this is for all signs, so take what is meaningful for you and leave the rest behind for someone else. I really didn't need abundance. And that's what I ended with. You're going to have money to be able to give charity to other people. Abundance is coming. Abundance could be emotional, it could be financial. This leads towards the more financial stability. But it's abundance in all aspects of your life. There is a better balance coming. I know it's coming slow, but it is coming for us. And this is the daily read for all signs for September 29th, 2020. And I'm Delilah Rose, and this is Delilah's Spiritual Spot. As a reminder, I am live every Tuesday and Thursday, 6 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on this YouTube channel. So come get some free readings.